More than 100 people have died in the devastating flash flooding that we have been showing you over the last several days across central Texas. And with countless others still missing, search crews are working nonstop around the clock to make sure they can find as many people as possible and try to bring some closure to their families.
Fox News correspondent Connor Hansen reports.
The heat and the elements have threatened to slow down the important and difficult mission first responders have here in Kerr County, Texas, as they work to clear debris and recover victims of the flash floods.
Search crews were at Camp Mystic Wednesday, the all-girls Christian camp. More than 24 campers and counselors there died in the flood. Several others are still missing. State inspectors signed off on the camp's disaster response plan just 2 days before the tragedy, and officials say the camp was in compliance with regulations on emergency preparedness. Bill Hardy is a carpenter who's made a 13-foot-tall cross to be placed at the site. He hopes it can bring the victims' loved ones some peace.
Well, I hope it helps the families, I guess to let them know that other people care.
As first responders continue their tireless work, there's also concern about their mental health as the focus shifts from rescue to recovering those who lost their lives.
That's our #1 goal, is to find closure for the families.
Jonathan McComb is one of those out in the heat, sifting through wreckage and debris. The search hits close to home for him. He lost his wife and 2 children to a similar flash flooding disaster in 2015.
I knew how many people were out there searching for my family after what I went through, and so I'm here to help give back and participate however way I can.
More than 160 people are still missing. Search crews are hoping to provide their families with some answers in the coming days. In Kerrville, Texas, Connor Hansen, Fox News.
Volunteers on the ground are helping victims of this catastrophic Texas floods. And we're trying to give them a helping hand. Sinclair and the Salvation Army are now joining forces for Sinclair Cares, Texas Tragedy Relief. The Salvation Army is providing hot meals, shelter, and other support for survivors and first responders as well. Now, monetary donations are needed and greatly appreciated, both large and small. To get started, you can scan that QR code right there in the top half of your screen. You can also go to the website sinclaircares.com. 100% of your donation goes directly to the Texas flood relief efforts.